Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Zach Wilson. What the hell is going on with the Jets offense? Zach Wilson, quarterback play, pass protection, concepts, offensive architecture. The struggle is real. Lock in. Here we go. Welcome to the QB School. Oh my, Zach Wilson, the Jets. Whew. Where do we even begin here? Well, first of all, let's start with a couple plays in the red zone. What is the point of this play? Seriously. To throw that to that guy in space? Now, I'm not going to pretend to tell you that I'm a personnel expert with what the Jets got going, but we've got some deficiencies here, a few different places. First of all, to me, this has got to be a man-type play if you're going to try to do this like fake orbit motion. So first of all, what's going on here? We see the shift, right? Does anybody move on defense? I mean, does it get easier to see zone? It doesn't. Okay, and they spend their whole game doing checks where this guy's touching his head going, alert, alert, I'm guessing, or whatever. This is zone. Red 4, red quarters, red zone quarters, whatever. It doesn't matter what type of zone. It's zone. What is this play for real? We are running play action. We are running whatever that route is. We're faking the around and coming back running a swing. Maybe if it's man, you think, oh, someone's going to run with that reverse and we'll come out here and throw this. But normally this type of route is the check down, meaning that you fake it, you fake the around. Something crazy happens out here with like a double move, triple move, like a bluff, something, not whatever this is, and then just check it out there. It's just, this is your first red zone pass that you spent all week coming up with. This? Look at the wide receiver up top. What is he doing? What route is that? I mean, give my guy a chance. And then the check down precision is just a joke all day from the backs. But, I mean, give him a chance. Find a completion. I mean, got more than he probably should have on that play. But what is that? What are we doing? My goodness. Just frustrating. Hard to watch. I mean, see how fast he goes through it? Like, what are we trying to do? It looks like he's trying to throw it to the swing, to 10 the whole time. I don't know. I've been around a lot of red zone game plans. Never seen something quite like that. So next time, 3rd and 7. This time, they are heating us up. This is zero, y'all. This is as easy to see as you can possibly see. Everybody at the line of scrimmage, punt block, birds on a fence, same level, 8 to 10 yards off. It doesn't get easier to see that. We are hot. We have no idea. Furthermore, there is no good hot throw. What are we doing route-wise here? Just do the math at the line of scrimmage. We have 6 blocking, 5 offensive linemen in the back. They've got 7 at the line of scrimmage. Now, even if they don't all come, you can still be hot. How's that happen? That happens because the back is always taking 2. So let's assume that the offensive line is sliding to the left. Right here, my man, this poor dude has a rough day. And the back is going to do a duel. Usually want the big on big here. So the back is going to duel 1 to 2. So basically at the end of the day, if both these guys blitz, we are hot. We must have some variation of a hot throw back here. Must. I mean, sound ball makes you. 32 steps up. 40 looks like he has the back, but he sees him blitzing or block, and then he re-engages. So fortunate to not get hit there, because you really should if he can green dog fast enough. Good decision to throw it away. It really is a good decision to throw it away, but just offensive structure, offensive architecture, where should the ball go? Furthermore, moreover, they blow the coverage down here. Just imagine if the tight end 81 just runs a post at the bottom of the screen. I mean, what? But where should the ball go? Where is the hot? To the right. There is no hot. This is just horrific design, and you have no chance to be successful playing quarterback at any level, let alone in the league versus the Miami Dolphins. I mean, my goodness, give us a chance. So yeah, is there some blame for two? Absolutely on this film, and we'll get to it. But there's a lot. There's a blame salad going on with the Jets and anybody who has anything to do with the offense. Next one here, a little 2x2. We're going to try to throw the option up top. It's not there. We can get through the read. We don't have to force it in double coverage. Just go 1 to 2. This is early in the game, and it feels like it's going fast. Real quick, for all you pass pro lovers out there, watch the center's left hand. He's going to put that little 5 out. 5. See the back put the 5 out too? That's confirming on film that he got the signal. That usually means, everybody loves to call it big on big. I call it 5-0. I'm used to calling it 5-0 right there. Just double fan. Out to the big. That's 5-0. 5 on 5. The back usually duels 1 to 2 to 3. Super duel. Either way, that's what that means. So you're welcome for that little pass pro. No, of course, it goes into significant detail on it. Right here, though, we're trying to throw this thing to the left. Hey, yo, it doesn't guarantee that it's man coverage right here when you see the guy come across, certainly in the league. But a good indicator, something's happening. I think he just gets spooked by the guy right in front of him and can't get through the read because you can see the option on the left side of the screen. It's double covered. I mean, looks like he's a punt gunner. He is wiped out. Get to the number 2, which is the in coming across top left. It's there. You got to throw that. What's happening? 1 to 2. It's wide ass open. That's NFL wide ass open. Late. Oh my God. So, is there some bad ball from the quarterback here? Absolutely. This is one of them. You got to be able to go 1 to 2. And they got really leveraged all game. You know, they kind of fall into this double coverage here with the defensive end or outside linebacker type dropping into that route. But my goodness, just go. As soon as that option route gets jacked at the top of his stem right there, get off of it to the end. So it's a really simple read, in my opinion. I like the play design here. Up, he's got an option, most likely. In. Okay, this is middle field closed, man coverage. Middle field closed, man coverage. I'm always thinking in breaking routes. Why? Because you're going to get outside leverage, usually. Outside leverage. It's going to be hard to win on any outside breaking route versus middle field closed man. But in, I mean, this is 1, not there. 2, big play. This is stuff you would have, you know, when you start seeing things like this, you start talking about regression. You know, just looking at the feet here, going backwards. And I get it. I'm not a huge fan of running backs cutting people beyond the line of scrimmage. I don't like that. But going backwards, pseudo happy feet, moving feet, just get through the read. You know, I feel like footwork has changed so much in the league. There's less precision with the footwork and more just being able to get through it and get off platform. But get through the read. 1, 2, right there. Got to throw it. Must be thrown to the end. Next one, 3rd and 9. Again, now we're talking to the back. What's going on? Again, this is the first of many examples. See how they're all going to their ears here? I'm guessing they're saying alert, alert. That means they're getting into the play that they want. This is what they want versus this coverage. It's 3rd and long. Middle field closed. Man. Now we throw the in. Drop. I mean, just can't get right. You know, is that on Zach Wilson? It's not a perfect throw. It really isn't. But it hits him in the hands. It's a drop. I mean, that you got to hook these up. That's perfectly done from the quarterback. I don't know what more you could ask for. So play design, quarterback play, drops. We'll certainly get into some pass protection issues as we get through this video. But to me, you know, another overarching theme of this thing will be they're just asking him to do maybe a little too much right now. Not the fact that he doesn't have the capacity to do it, but why does he need to be checking and alerting every other play? Just go up there, give us an option, closed, open, man zone. We don't need to be alerting every play. It just looks like there's too much going on. But right here, that's perfect. This is good, Zach Wilson. This right here, next one is what I think of when I think of Zach Wilson. Creativity, little throwback here. It's not there right away. Playmaker, making people miss. Eyes down the field. Check out down here at the bottom of the screen, double mailbox. Jumping jack, has the vision to see it. That's a big play. Now, I know you're not going to draw up plays like this every single series, but this is an example, I think, of what he can do. Get him off the normal launch point. And if he could get the laces right here, he probably rips that sail down here to the bottom of the screen. But make somebody miss. Make somebody miss. Be a playmaker. Eyes down the field. Vision. Little throw, little shortstop action there in the hole. And then those guys go make plays. It's just, how you get him to these types of situations. The other thing I'll say, and I know 69 is going to get just absolutely just bamboozled in this video, but my man, you got to keep playing, bro. I can tell you haven't played a whole lot of ball at this level, but keep playing. This guy is a magician. And this is everybody in the organization needs to learn to continue to play with these types of quarterbacks that are playmakers that can extend plays. But got to do everything we possibly can to keep playing. But my goodness, I do love this design. If I'm going to make, take shots at some red zone design that I don't love, this is a great play. Why? Because on these specialty plays where you throw it back to the quarterback, you can do a little bit more exotic of the reads. When it goes sideways like this, quarterback can still make something happen with his vision and throw, as opposed to a wide receiver pass or a running back pass all the time. Right here, this is a RSO gone bad. So we'll revisit this later. But really goes bad twice, really poorly. The next time it's actually worse. They get a holding penalty too. But to me, this is just zone read with a little spear or arrow screen. This is popular at damn near every level of football now. But to me, this is just an indication either it's going too fast for Zach Wilson or he doesn't have the confidence that I think he plays his best with. So what do I mean? This is just, you can see up top, they're running just an arrow by the number 3 or flat, and those two outside guys are blocking. So this is the S part of the play. The run is just zone this way. We're blocking, and we're running this little arrow. We are reading the C gap defender, but there are actually two people out there. You get a C and a D, C plus defender. Well, when you get this type of situation, there's a few different ways to do it. You can just say, hey, bro, good luck. I'm going to hand it to you. If there's two guys outside, you got to just get what you can get. Now, if that's the case, he can't make a bad play a disaster by going backwards. He's just got to put his foot in the ground and get what he can get. Or, I think a really confident quarterback, depending on where this guy, the second guy's alignment is, might just, I don't know, if you're a guy who's got a great job about being able to change arm angles, maybe drop it down a little sideways and flick this thing to him, like you see Rodgers do all the time. So could he do that here? Yes. In fact, I would expect him to do this and protect his running back a little bit better. Because the first guy, you got to think of this as triple option, right? These RSOs. So it's dive, quarterback, pitch is the flat, right? So it's 1, 2, 3. Well, what's the best play here? This guy has the dive. He makes the tackle. Obviously not a good play. This guy's got the quarterback. He's pressuring. Also not a good play. So get it to the pitch as fast as you can. Look at the off coverage out here. I mean, this is soft. Just flip it to him. It's going to be a big play. So yeah, is that a lot? Yes. But, I mean, we got to be able to make these types of plays. And it's the bad play into a mini disaster. And I know he's not playing running back, but look at the flat. Just flick it. From the back, you can really see, hey, could he have made this kind of like drop down, change angle? I mean, how many times have we seen him make that throw? So 43 has the back, 55 has the quarterback. Whoop. I mean, yes, he could. In fact, I'm surprised that he didn't. That's why I say, to me, it's just an indicator of something's not clicking. Either they're carrying too much volume, asking him to do too much, he not seeing it clean enough. Again, this is probably my favorite play I've seen in a while. 3rd and 15, we're going to run a shallow to the number 2 down here to the bottom. They're going to squeeze up on him, and he's just going to chuck a lateral to the sideline, and they get the play. My goodness, what a cool design. So 3rd and 15, there are no good plays. This might be the best 3rd and 15 play I've ever seen. The other part about this that you can see from the wide is the blocking that's going on here. So I don't even think that this is necessarily executed at the highest level possible. What do I mean by that? I mean just the kind of yards you're giving up on this shallow. So he comes up, runs the shallow, catches it, great. It'd be great if he could just throw this thing almost like down, just barely Music City Miracle style, and allow him to, instead of just taking a step and hanging here and throwing this thing backwards 5 yards and losing 5 yards, to almost catch it on the go going forward. That's next level. The other part about this that I love is the blocking out here. So he's going to go out and block the corner, come down here, block the safety. So it's certainly intentional, great design. I'm sure significant preparation into a play like this, and they get it. So see how far back he jumps from the line of scrimmage? Back, catch it, now he throws it, 5 yards backwards, as opposed to throwing that lateral and catching it going downhill. But then look at the blocks up top. Block the corner, trying to block the safety, although the number 3 just loses his mind. But what a great play. What a cool design. Outstanding execution for a 3rd and 15. Next level 2 for all you wide receivers, watch the channel. Put the ball on the inside of the hash. Okay? We play football from the inside of the hash. Little details. Details make the difference. You're welcome for that one. But really cool. So kind of shocking. Had to watch it a handful of different times to see exactly what it was. And they still left some yards on the bone, I think, in just the lateral depth going backwards. But man, what a cool design. Next one here. We got some pass pro issues. We got some design issues. This is the very next play. 2-minute drive situation here. Again, middle field closed. It's going to be tough to get outside breaking routes from the slot. Also really tough to ask your back to do this. Just watch the back. We'll talk about how they get there, but you got to bring the thunder if you're going to play running back in the league and pass pro like that. And it's not an advantageous matchup, but my goodness. So concept-wise, first of all, this concept is no bueno. Go, out, looks like go out here, and then what I'm used to calling like a whip or an arrow in and out. So when one of these safeties comes down, we get middle field closed, again, we're probably going to get outside leverage. Outside leverage, not great for the out, not great for pseudo out down here. Either way, so this is not good. We can't throw that out. We can probably get this, depending on the space and cushion here. So when he comes out, there's enough space in my mind that this ball has to be thrown right there. And even if you don't like it, throw it at your feet to not take a sack. So first thing right there, that's where the ball should go. Next thing is pass pro wise. And let's do the quick math here. Got 2 safeties deep, so we should be good. We've got DB type, DB type. Neither one of those guys are directly backed up, meaning there's no like guy right here that's going to potentially cover this guy. I mean, there's nobody is leaving this much space to the next defender for that guy to blitz. So he's not backed up. So what do we really have here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've got 6 people blocking, 5 offensive linemen and the back. So when he's not a threat right here, this thing needs to go back into a 5-0 call. You can't have the offensive lineman sliding these 4 to block 3, and we'll show from the back, to block these 3, and have the back one-on-one in the B gap. Just, it's not good football at any level, let alone the league. So first, let's watch the routes down here to the bottom. That space right there, you got to throw that. He's looking right at him, throw it right there, put it on him. Now I know the back is getting walked into your lap, and that's a different question, but I still think you can drift, move a tick, throw that to 82. Put it on him. Yeah, it's not going to score a touchdown. It's a good incompletion or completion, catch and tackle. Now, pass pro wise, I mean, what's going on up front? The right guard is sliding to the left. See the 4-person slide for 3, and the back is going one-on-one in the B gap. You pay those guys up front to pass protect. But if the back is going to do this, he certainly needs to come with a hell of a lot more force. Can't get beat inside like that and just walk back into the quarterback. So again, in my opinion, the offensive line is going to the wrong guy. The call's incorrect. The back's technique is incorrect. The quarterback doesn't get the ball out of his hands. I mean, go down the list. Holy moly. Hard to be successful at football when that many things go sideways. Next one here. Look familiar? This is the same RSO we talked about earlier, going the other way now. Now they're not bringing 2 off the edge, and he decides he's going to throw that flat screen down here to the bottom, but it's much tighter coverage. He doesn't throw it. He ends up running around and getting a holding penalty, which is kind of a rough call. I'm not going to lie, 72. Hard to believe that was a hold. But this is on the quarterback. So you can either hand it off. See what 43 does? We're reading 43. The C-gap to player on our right, their left. He surfs it, hand it off. We're playing hero ball now. Things are going too fast. Again, that's not a hold on 15. But, I mean, so this is a holding penalty, quarterback's fault. Not a run, quarterback's fault. You know, why go throw that one? It's just it's frustrating. This is hard to watch because it's not just one thing. It certainly is the quarterback play, but it feels like, obviously he's having a hard time seeing this because this is not a hard one. And this is one people are doing at every level. Just hand it off. Again, making a bad play a disaster. Next one. Again, so many, layers and layers of bad. So first thing here, they obviously are getting into this. Look, everyone's alerting. Alert, alert, great. Looks like middle field closed. Well, they get paid too. Middle field open. Try to beat Aaron Rodgers with the fake. It's not there because our tight end can't seal the edge, and it's a disaster. Throw away, almost a real disaster. Luckily, he's got the arm strength. But this is not a check you want into split field coverage, in my opinion. At this point, you got to stop with the alerts because you're essentially getting them wrong more than you're getting them right. The other thing here is just you have to be able to seal the edge here with this type of action. So watch the defensive end or outside linebacker up top, 86. There's no way you can take that L and let the guy run free like that. Now, I will say everybody thinks that they're Aaron Rodgers with these play fakes now. Got no problem with it. This is not on the quarterback. This is on 86. You have to engage that guy. You can't let him just blow by you and take a double without a throw to second base. You have to. I mean, you just have to give us more. You got to get more of them. You can see down here that it would be here for this tight end who's coming across. It's a bit of a, trick him play here. He's trying to fight through, and show up over here. This is going to be a nice hit. It really is. But we can't, get nothing on the edge player and let him go run because our quarterback makes this, 3.5 second fake. So, is this on Zach Wilson? No, it's not. It could be a great play. One kind of failure in execution. Now it looks like he's running around trying to tell the white hat to blow the whistle. Looks like little Giants, little Jets. My goodness. Just got that air of like pseudo circus, especially because they're checking like this is the perfect look that they want for this. I mean, what is 86 doing? Why is he? I don't know. It's tough. Nice job not taking a sack though, throwing the ball away, having the arm strength. Got a little nervous there. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. It lets you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I certainly appreciate the support for the channel. Then if you want even more quarterback school content, Hop over to the Quarterback School Patreon community, really trying to create the environment of what it feels like to be in an NFL quarterback meeting room. So all sorts of detail, pass protection, concepts, route running, footwork, coverage. If you are into that, you will love the Quarterback School Patreon community. And then finally, if you are looking to take your football to the next level, check out the Quarterback School courses. Have a number of different courses. The link is in the description to the video. I appreciate it. Let's keep this one going. Next one here, 3rd and 4. Again, tough offensive design, pass pro. We are hot at the bottom of the screen. There is no hot throw. Disaster. Great job by Zach being able to get a first down out of that. Now, I'm not sure I would over celebrate for the fact that you didn't know you were hot coming from our right. But still, great play, playmaker ability here to be able to get out of that thing. Whoop, protect the ball. Whew. Got a little wiggle there at the end. My goodness. But what's going on here pass pro wise? I have no idea. And really, I have no idea. Obviously, you know, they're taking advantage of him not being able to know when he's hot or not. We've got, count them out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now those 6 all have the ability to blitz. We're in empty. We only have 5. So normally a quarterback is going to think, all right, where's the line pointing? I'm going to be hot to the other side if all 3 blitz. But because we're in a condensed formation, everybody now in all of football loves condensed formations. Well, what does that do? That brings other defenders to the party. You're just bringing more dudes to the party. And here's another dude, the 7th dude. 7th dude is running free through the B gap. You got to have a hot. So one of these 3 people needs to have a hot. And you can't just run an out because you might get a cloud corner, rolled up corner. So you need a horizontal hot, something going out, and something going vertical, or a stick, or something in this space. You can't just have one because you're in a condensed formation. You got to anticipate a rolled up corner. So we're hot down here. Where's the hot throw? I mean, what are you supposed to do? What the front door are you supposed to do playing quarterback here? I don't know, other than just be pissed in the quarterback meeting. That's bad. It's just, you don't have to give yourself a chance. That's a really great play from Zach Wilson at the end. Minus the dance move. Although I do like the dance move. I just don't like the fact that you're doing it after you're hot. Don't see it. I mean, what? They're only rushing 4. You're never going to pick this up, first of all. This is not on the offensive line. This is on the play design and structure. You have to have a hot throw. I mean, look. Good night. I mean, damn. It's just bad ball. That's what it comes down to. This is, again, he definitely makes plays. Give him that. Just give him more opportunities to do it where he's not potentially getting smoked and doesn't have a hot. Again, look at everybody. Alert, alert. This is the exact picture we want for this play. All right. Let's see. Won't. Sack. Now, we're not playing Texas State anymore with the Cougs. All these dudes can run. So they bring 2 people off the edge. Watch 29. 43-29. So someone for the dive, someone for the quarterback, whether it's RPO or whether it's naked. You got to be able to win off the dribble. You just saw him get a little wiggle the clip before. This time he doesn't have the handle. And I mean, that's just too damn easy for the defender. When you do these types of nakeds, this is the quarterback's responsibility. What do I mean by that? I mean that when you fake, you have to come out with enough vertical movement, vertical threat to be able to handle a free rusher coming off the edge who's a better athlete than you running at you, so that you can either put your foot in the ground and come up underneath them, or get so much depth that you can throw it at the feet of whatever's in the flat. So to me, this is 100% on the quarterback. Now, the play call, not great either. You know, if you're getting this 2 people off the edge to the field, you probably don't want to run this type of naked back to the field. You just don't want to. There are better plays than this. But if you're going to do it, you hope your quarterback can get enough depth to get this thing off to whoever's in the flat. And right here, the hitch in the flat is going to be tough. So again, you know, you can see you can't be surprised by that. He looks surprised. You have to make that naked fake and get depth with what's the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is an athlete better than me, free off the edge, running right at me. But again, they're checking into this. Like they're confirming. Maybe they're not checking into it is the right way. But when you see them all do this, that means, yeah, okay, we probably have 2 plays on, and we're going to call this one that's the exact one we want. But that ain't it. And it didn't happen once or only in the first half. It happens the whole game. Next one, 3rd and 9. This is probably the one that is the most troubling. You know, if you're playing quarterback, again, they're checking. This is exactly what they want to get into. 3rd and 9, not a whole lot of great plays. This is how people get fired. The left tackle right here. This is how people get hurt. It's dangerous. It's like borderline unforgivable sins. I'm hoping the left tackle just made a huge error and didn't block 43, the defensive end, way out to the right. Who knows what the hell he's doing? I mean, it looks like everybody else is sliding to the left, our right. But he's lucky that this isn't 10 years ago and that guy could go through his soul right there. But I mean, unsafe, horrific football, just absolute disaster. And I'm not trying to badmouth more than just pointing out the evidence of the film here for the left tackle, but damn. I mean, everybody in the building is going to watch this and be like, you know, we got trust issues. Jesus. And that, I mean, that's not on Zach Wilson. Don't be like, he should have a feel for that. No. He's trusting his guy to do his job. At least try to get in the way. I love the celebration, like he did something special. But again, they're like, this is the look they want for this left tackle. I mean, damn, just horrific football. Horrific football. And that will really shake you up, because now, can we trust those guys up front? What's happening? Pass pro, good night. Next one here. Again, they check into it. And we're going to fake the bubble down here. Run 2 slants. First of all, this is not my favorite play versus man coverage. And that's why I can be a little bit more critical of the play call, because it looks like they are alerting this thing. So when they go alert, alert right there, or whatever they're saying right there, that's saying that they see what they want for this play. In my opinion, you don't want to run this play versus man coverage. It's not great. Now, yeah, he might hold on to the ball a little bit, but there's reasons why, too. So this is certainly not all on the quarterback either. So, alert, alert. When I look at this, I see middle field closed man. Now, I also have the clicker, but it's middle field closed man. We are going to, what's the play? The play is essentially double slants. So he's going to come up here. We're going to fake like we're blocking, fake like we're blocking, fake the bubble, run slant, run slant. Okay? In man coverage in general, this is not a great play, because these guys are usually looking at the guy that they've got in man coverage, right? Like, that's pretty obvious. He's looking at him. He's not going to be looking back to see a pump that doesn't exist. He doesn't pump it anyways. So all this does is really slow down the play. So he's going to walk off, slant. Not there. It's not there because these guys are good at defense. They pass this thing off or banjo it. So he's got the first one inside, so he's already got the leverage. So, right, really, he's running a slow slant versus this guy. Well, that guy's got him on leverage. The next one here, so you would think, all right, well, then I'll have the second slant. Well, he kind of goes slow too, and then he runs in to this guy. Now, he's love for him to be a little bit more of an athlete and hit that second window, which is probably what Zach Wilson is thinking, but it's no guarantee because we're slowing this thing. We're fake blocking it. So just, but again, they confirmed that this is the play they wanted versus this coverage. So again, the first slant from the number 2 down here to the bottom. Walk off, they pass it off. It's not there. Maybe you could make the argument you could throw that if 11 keeps it a little flatter. So if he stays on that angle, instead of like flowing up. See how he like flows up and it allows the DB to undercut him. Not there. Okay, now let's go down to the bottom. Walk off, run into the second guy. Not there. Disaster. It's going to be there. I'd rather just, versus man coverage, just run a true slant. You're not faking anybody with whatever this is at the bottom of the screen versus man coverage. strip, sack, disaster. So certainly an element on Zach Wilson here, but probably an element on 69 too. Probably an element on play design. Probably an element on construction of the play. Again, poor 69, run through the back. I mean, the backs just had a horrific day pass protecting. I mean, what can you do here? And that's quick game. That's a slant or pseudo quick game. Damn, just horrific ball. Next one here, 3rd and 12. Again, there's a little bit of a theme as far as the disasters of third down situations here. Again, condensed. I mean, look at who's blitzing? Who knows, right? Like everybody's up at the line of scrimmage, middle field closed, man. Who's winning? Where do you want him to throw the ball here? Just I'll pause it at the top of his drop so you can see exactly where, without even knowing what the routes are. He's at the top of his drop. Where do you want the ball to go? No, there is no answer because no one's open, no one's winning. Oh, maybe he grabbed him. Cry about it. No, nobody's winning. There is no win. There's nowhere to go with the ball. I mean, look at 67. Bro, go out. 69. Wait, who do I have? You have the defensive end. You're playing left tackle in the league. Go out. $69. L. At this, hey, can we get some help over here? Can I get a tight end? Can I get a back for 69? Jesus. Just disaster. Look, 15, can't believe it. He's never going to get it so good again. But there's nowhere to go with it. There's no, God, just get this matchup going. If anything, maybe just throw the back shoulder up top. Who knows? At least it's one-on-one and you can kind of see it. But my goodness, taking sacks on 3rd and 12, leaving the left tackle who's been struggling one-on-one. Just hard to feel bad for these guys because you're able to spread the blame everywhere. And there's not just one deficiency. And I get it. That's why they're, picking high in the draft. But man, 3rd and 7. Again, condensed formation. 3rd and 7, I'm not thinking man, but maybe the Dolphins have played so much man, you're thinking man. Right here, they get to middle field open, Tampa 2, and they're running mesh. Really double mesh. See the double picks coming across? We decided to just sky mail some sort of flat. Whether this is the idea of the play or what, but I'm pretty sure the back needs to pass protect first here, and especially 27 to the left, the guy who runs right by him. I mean, I don't know what the hell, what's going on with this. This is, if the back isn't wrong, this is a poorly constructed play. So what do I mean by that? I mean that so they're obviously anticipating man coverage, because this play, no matter how you slice it, is a man coverage beater. So however they end up, whether it's here with the deep hook or what, this is like a double pick. Then we're coming out underneath on the shallow. So iteration of mesh with whatever this guy's doing, running off. Well, when he tries to come across here for the back just lets, I think 27 right here, run free through the B gap, assuming that's his guy. But even if he wasn't his guy, we're going to have the back run a flat into the same area that the shallow's in. So there and there, like that's just bad ball. Like that's too tight a spacing. That's poorly spaced, poorly planned, poorly executed offense. Is that on Zach Wilson? Now the throw is on Zach Wilson. Who knows? Skymailing that thing. But again, the turnstile on the left is open. But damn, I mean, what? I don't know. I mean, you tell me. What are we supposed to do here? Just bad all the way around. And then the last one, 4th and 10. It's amazing that they still had a chance to win here. Only down 7, 4th and 10. Got to give yourself a shot. Got to get at least throw this thing past the sticks. Finally, they go help the left tackle get a chip. My goodness, took a whole game. And then we're going to run like a speed out for 9 yards. So again, I mean, is that on Zach Wilson that the guy is running a 9 or called, whatever it is, even if it's supposed to be 11, like it's on the wide receiver. It's either on the wide receiver or the design of the play. But you can't have that happen. Thank God they finally chip and help 69. But I mean, well, you know, maybe it's on Zach Wilson for even throwing the thing, knowing that it wasn't going to get a first down for 4th and 10 to win the game. But, you know, who knows what coverage they're going to get in. I mean, you tell me, what coverage is that? That coverage is good luck. I'm really fortunate even to get this completion. But I mean, where is the first down? So the speed out for 9 doesn't get a first down where he throws it for the completion. Does the in back here to the bottom of the screen get a first down? Not because you're throwing it in right to the safety. There's a middle field like lurker or robber. The corner up top, no, it's leveraged. I mean, give me a damn chance. It's hard to watch football like this and not get frustrated for the quarterback. And I'm not saying that it's not Zach Wilson's fault. There is plenty to go around. But you got to give him a better chance to do it. Stop with all the alerts. Just dial up some things. Move the launch point. Help the left tackle. Give yourself a chance. Holy moly. Hard to watch this thing. So that is a wrap. Zach Wilson, obviously not playing at the highest of high levels. And he's not being helped. He isn't. The structure of many of the plays, how they're asking him to operate within the pseudo alert, whatever they're doing at the line of scrimmage, the play design, the pass protection, the separation on the perimeter. It's all of the above, y'all. No easy answers. It's going to be the struggle over there for a while until he's surrounded with some either plays that allow him to flourish a little bit more consistently or just some better football players and just some more consistent pass protection also. So all of the above. Let me know what you thought of the video. As always, I appreciate you hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.